Bless you.
Thank
So
you.
45 degree angle you want with the wheelchair. And what I would do is I would come over on this side, right here. So if I have her, see how her leg is already extended, so she's not going to break the hip precautions. What do I need to have her do? She can't, like, try to stand up from there without using your arms.
I can't.
Okay. So we need her to slide forward, right? So if I just have her scooch down, like slouch in the chair, she's going to slide forward. That leg is extended. And so what I'm going to have you do is just put one hand here, one hand on the wheelchair, and at the count of 3, we're going to stand and just keep that leg extended, okay? 1, 2, and 3. Good. How you doing, all right?
Good.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to get the wheelchair out of the way, move the wheels back, and then really she only has to take a couple turns, right? So so it's assisted device, affected, unaffected. And so she's going to move her walker forward, and then your right leg.
Right leg forward.
Yeah.
It's already forward.
And then left leg. Good, good. Now you're going to start turning back. So go ahead and bring this assistive device to the right a little bit. Right leg back, and then left leg. Good. And so it's very robotic. Again, and just keep moving this way. Right
Move it
leg.
back.
Right leg and left leg. All right, and then bring your walker over here. And so the key here is you want to get them as close to here as you can, towards the head of the bed. And so now I'm going to say, can you feel the back of your legs on the bed?
Yes.
Good, perfect. All right, what I want you to do is just slowly sit down. As you sit down, make sure you keep that leg extended. All right, and then she's going to, at the count of 3, reach back. Perfect, nice job. So I'll get this out of the way. So she just had a hip replacement, right? So since it's robotic, we want to do bed mobility and get her in the bed. And so what we're going to do is, there's nothing wrong with her arms or her other legs, so you want your patient to do as much as they can. And so what I'm going to have her do is, I am going to help her, so scoot back just a little bit, so as she leans back, she's not breaking hip precautions. And I'm going to have her turn in the bed, and I'm just going to gently help with this one. Very, very robotic. Good, there you go. And she can lay down on her own. You'd be my patient for the second one. Easy enough?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one is, she had a stroke. Bend her knees till your feet are flat on the bed. There you go. Perfect. All right.
Stacy will be here, but she's gonna be a little late.
Okay.
She's traffic.
Thank you.
He's so cute. All right. By the way, you guys did an amazing job yesterday. That was so much fun. I walked in, I'm like, so let's say that her left arm is affected, right? This is affected. So what we're gonna do, we'll say right arm's affected, I changed it on you. So what I'm gonna have her do is I'm gonna say, can you get your right arm here and bring it over to that side? Good. Let gravity work to your advantage. So she's gonna turn on her side and just let her knees fall. So she's already right there for me, okay? Normally I would be right over here because your patient can what? Fall right off, okay? So she's already right here. The key is to start to get these legs off the bed. So we're gonna use gravity again. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna have her take this foot and hook it around this one in the back. And then you can bring your legs over here, down here. Good. And half of the problem is just starting to get them off the bed, right? So one hand goes here on the hip, one hand goes here, and at the count of 3, we're gonna sit up. 1, 2, and 3. So I can do this all day long. If her feet are off the bed, I can bring her up and down, okay? So she's up. Easy enough? Yeah? Okay. What else? Anything else?
Back in bed.
Yeah, so in bed, so basically also to have her get back in bed, I'm gonna have her this way, and then she can basically bring this leg, she can come up. I got her right here, she's coming to the side, and then she comes down. So basically, real gently, there you go. So it's just as easy as she's here, she's gonna reach back for the bed, legs come up, I can help her, but let them do, when you pull your scenario, as much as they can. And ask them before, like, I don't know if I told you guys, but I had one patient, and I was like sweating. I mean, it was dripping off me. I was working so hard. And then it was like maybe, I think 2 weeks later, and I went in her room, and she was like brushing her teeth, standing up, and I'm like, can do, versus, assuming that. All right, you can have that. Good job.